What's up everybody, it's Aaron here. So it should be a really exciting day because I got some Jeep parts in that I really want to put on the Jeep. I've been waiting for some parts for at least a few months. Got back ordered twice, but we said to hell with it. Went to AutoZone. They had a lot of stuff that we needed. So without further ado, let's get to work on this Jeep. Alright, welcome everybody to the first episode of Jeep and Jabber, where I'm going to restore my 1983 CJ-7. As you can see, we already started on the very first part, which was just taking off our front fender, and then we took off our hood, which we have lying over here. But our next step, well, what I wanted to do was try and get off this other left fender, so that way we can get full access to the engine. But we're gonna wait for my uncle to get home from work because he's gonna help me center it, and it's just gonna be a lot easier to work on. But this is the first little walk around video. I realized I haven't done one for you guys. So it's a 1983 Jeep CJ-7. It's got the inline 6-cylinder with your carburetor, and what can I say? I mean, it's a classic design, not in bad shape. So we're gonna see what we could go ahead and do today. Got a bunch of our parts from our local auto store. Ordered some parts online, got back ordered 2 or 3 times, so then I said to heck with it. We canceled our order, went to our AutoZone, and we got a whole bunch of stuff like our spark plugs, our distributor cap, our rotor, filters, and a lot of other stuff like solenoids and fuel filters. So with that being said, first thing we're gonna do today is see if we can get some of these new components on, and then yeah, we'll see what we can do. All right, so I decided what I wanted to do. First thing I want to do is take off this old distributor cap. You're gonna see it's gonna be held in by 1 and 2 screws right there. You have all your spark plug wires that lead out into your inline 6 engine. So first thing I want to do is get this old distributor out. We're gonna go ahead and install the new one that we got, and then we're gonna actually go ahead and check and see if we can change the distributor rotor as well. I bought a new one of these, so since we're gonna take them both off, we're gonna go ahead and then just replace both of them. So let's go ahead and do that first. All right, so we unscrewed our 2 screws from our distributor. Now that this can come off, you'll see it'll be really easy. The thing we want to do though when we replace our distributor is whenever we're taking off our spark plug wires, you won't be able to see on this one because it's really dirty, but right here on our new distributor, you're gonna see there's a 1 right there, right? So that's gonna be our first spark plug. It's gonna be right here on our old one as well. So what we're gonna do is basically just take off the wires from the old distributor. We're just gonna place them exactly right on the new one before we place this on. That way we don't get confused and we unplug all these, we don't know where they're gonna go. So let's go ahead and unplug these. Right, so this one right here next to the 1, we're just gonna pull it out, and then we're gonna just go ahead and inspect it, make sure it doesn't look crazy or anything. We're gonna end up replacing our spark plug wires. We haven't received those yet, but we will end up getting those soon. So for now, we'll just go ahead and replace that and put it right here into the number 1, just like our corresponding other distributor, right? So we're gonna go ahead and then just plug in each and every one of these to the correct spot, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we were able to replace our old distributor, right? You can see this one's nice and dusty, all old. I mean, not in bad condition, but not bad to get a new one, not a bad idea. So now that we have all of our correct spark plug wires running to the distributor, you'll see it's still loose. Still able to take it off. 2 things I want to do. First thing, right, we have our old rotor, a nice little blue one. So we're gonna go ahead and then replace that with our brand new gray one that we have here. And this is really easy. All you're gonna do is just go ahead and just find the way it was facing in this sort of direction, and then it'll just click right on. Just make sure it's nice and snug, right? So Yep, that's on there. And now that we have our rotor, everything here replaced, everything looks good, we can go ahead and put the distributor back on. We'll screw this in, and then once we have our distributor screwed in, we'll go ahead and then move on to our spark plugs. We're going to go ahead and take out all of our 6 spark plugs and replace them with our new ones. So let's go ahead and do that. So in order to take off our spark plug wires, we are going to go one at a time, right? Because if we unplug all of these from here and then we try and rewire them, we're not going to know where the hell they got plugged in. So going one at a time, we'll start off with the very first one all the way over here, and then you'll see that's this spark plug wire that's disconnected, right? So to get in there, we have to use our 5/8. Usually all spark plugs for most vehicles are going to use a 5/8 socket, and you'll see right here we made our little makeshift super long handle, putting some attachments together. So we're going to go ahead, you're going to unscrew that one, we're going to take it out, and then we're going to compare it to our new spark plug right now. So let's take a look at that. So as we were trying to take out our spark plug wires, we ran into a problem. There's a bracket right here that holds our our tube to check our oil, right? This thing was blocking our way, so there's a nut right here that I had to remove that'll make it easier to get access to that size is a 13 millimeter, so you use the 13 millimeter to take that out. Then you're able to move the fuel line, or the fuel oil checker thing. You move that out of the way, and then we get easy access. So now we can continue. Alright, so here on our left is our new spark plug that we're going to put in, and then here on our right we have the one that we just took out. You'll see right here, hopefully the camera can pick it up. I don't think it will, but there's some corrosion here on the end of our spark plug, so we're going to go ahead and replace it. I'm assuming it's going to be the same with all of our other ones, so we're going to just go ahead and take them out. You see that's where it came out of. We're going to go ahead and put our new one in, and then we're going to go ahead and connect our spark plug wire back to our first slot, and then repeat the same for all of the other ones. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and that's going to do it for today. We were able to unscrew that, and that thing came loose. We were able to replace all of our spark plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We were able to replace all of our spark plugs. We put in our new distributor. We put in our new rotor. So definitely excited about all the work that we got done today. Next time on our next episode, I'm gonna see if we can go ahead and replace our fuel pump that we have all the way down here. Got our brand new one that we're gonna be putting in. And before I end the video, I just want to let you guys know that the spark plugs I was using were copper auto light spark plugs. The sizes for this Jeep was the 985. So you don't really have to get any crazy expensive spark plugs. The copper ones work just fine. These ones don't need no platinum, no aluminum, but that's gonna pretty much be it. Oh, and then next time we come back, we're gonna go ahead and also put on our starter solenoid. Nice and shiny, brand new, compared to our old one that we got here. So next time on Jeep and Jabber, we'll go ahead and do the rest of it. So that's going to do it for our very first episode of Jeep and Jabber. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Go ahead and subscribe, give it a like, go ahead and comment. If you guys have any questions for me, I'm going to be working on this thing. You guys are going to follow me along the whole journey. Got our other parts we're going to get to in the next few days. But till then, everyone take care, and hope you guys have a good one.